Let's continue with the story of Pollyanna. When Pollyanna was crying, sitting near her trunk, Nancy found her there when she came up to help her unpack. Unpack means to take out the things from her trunk. I am bad and wicked, Nancy, Pollyanna sobbed. Wicked means cruel, and sobbed means cried noisily, means cried with a noise. I just can't make myself understand that God and the angels needed my father more than I did. Don't cry. Let's open the trunk and take out your dresses, said Nancy. Pollyanna took out the key and said, There aren't many there. Pollyanna said that there aren't many dresses in the trunk. Then they are all the sooner unpacked, said Nancy. On this, Nancy said that if you don't have many dresses, we will unpack your trunk soon. Pollyanna smiled. I can be glad of that, can't I? She cried. So now Pollyanna cried that, Can I be glad that I don't have many dresses? Nancy stared. Stared means looked continuously or fixed at Pollyanna. Then, with Pollyanna's help, they soon unpacked the trunk. This is going to be a very nice room, don't you think so? Pollyanna said. There was no answer. Nancy seemed busy. Nancy looked busy. Pollyanna said, I can be glad there isn't any mirror here. That's why I can't see my freckles. Freckles means small pale brown spots on the face. Light brown spots on the face. So now Pollyanna said that I should be glad that there is no mirror because I will not be able to see the spots on my face. At one of the windows a few minutes later, Pollyanna clapped her hands. Oh, Nancy, I hadn't seen this before. Look at those trees and houses and that lovely church spire. Spire means the tall pointed part at the top of a church. And the river shining just like silver. I don't need any pictures with that to look at. I am so glad now that I have this room. Now Pollyanna was trying to find happiness in whatever she had. She was happy with the trees and houses and the lovely church spire which she could see out from the window. A bell rang in the hall and Nancy ran out of the room to see what Aunt Polly needed. Pollyanna went back to the beautiful view from the window. Next to the window was a huge tree with long branches. Pollyanna climbed down. She was in a garden. A little path led to a steep hill. There was a huge rock on the top of the hill. Pollyanna wanted to stand on the top of it. So now Pollyanna was in a garden, and there she could see a huge rock on the top of the hill and she wanted to go there. 15 minutes later, the great clock in the house struck 6. Miss Polly waited for a few minutes. Then she said, Nancy, my niece is late. Niece means daughter of brother. I told her to be there at 6 for dinner. She has to learn to be punctual. Punctual means on time. She needs to be punished so that she remembers to come on time. When she comes down, she may have bread and milk in the kitchen. What happened next? This we will learn in our next video.